Now, they pride themselves on using the best and local ingredients, and they have the hardware to back it up.
They absolutely do. Wicked Dolphin is an award-winning rum and distillery, and it's right here in Cape Coral. It's, I guess, 5 o'clock somewhere, right, Alyssa? She's at the distillery right now showing us how it's made.
Good morning. We brought Paul out here bright and early to take us on a tour of this distillery. This is so awesome. Thank you so much for showing us. Tell us a little bit about what you can expect if you were to come on a tour here.
Sure. So we give guided tours here 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and then seasonally we do some tours on Fridays. This is where the whole tour starts. We've got our lineup of all of our different products. You get to learn a little bit about each product, how we make it, what you can expect from it. Before we start the tour, typically you'll see our water tank here. We filter all our own water in-house to get the best possible, flavor. You want the right mineral and pH content. And then it goes into our kettle over there where the ladder is, where we're going to add our sugar and our water and cook it to about 175 degrees. You got to dissolve that sugar, make sure it pasteurizes as well. Each recipe kind of has its own individual ingredients that we'll add.
And the sugar is all local from here,
yeah,
right?
I mean, it's hard to, throw anything in Florida and not hit local sugar. Florida's responsible for over half of the sugar that's produced in the U.S. So we use our blend of sugar that gives us the right flavors and what sugars we need to do that.
And how much sugar do you use?
We use, on average, we'll use about 7.5, 8 tons of sugar a month.
That was crazy to me. That's a lot of sugar.
After it gets cooked up here in the kettle, it moves over to our fermentation side. They say F1, F2, F3, and F4. Really convenient organization, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then we'll fill them with this sugar water mixture and add yeast, which will eat the sugar, and then convert that sugar into alcohol, into ethanol. And that takes about a week. This is really the science side. This is not the, hey, taste it and it tastes good. This is, we'll check the sugar, check the alcohol, the pH, and then when all those numbers are right, we head down into the still, down at the end for distillation. You'll actually see she's running today. This is Harriet. It's a custom-made copper still by a company called Vendome Copper and Brass Works out of Kentucky. And you can see her flowing right there. She's got some nice tasty rum coming out this morning.
Great. Well, you said this is one of the only ones in South Florida, correct?
This is one of the few in South Florida, the largest in South Florida. We have the second largest still in all of Florida. So custom made. These are, Vendome Copper and Brass Works out of Louisville. These are the guys to call. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Paul. I learned a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to send it back to you in the studio for now. We'll have more about how this is produced coming up next.